Hi beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your mid-December Tarotscope with me, Sally. I hope you're well. So this is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon and Pisces Rising. Remember that this is just a general reading, so if you would like something more specific, feel free to contact me. I hope it resonates, I hope it helps. That's always my goal, is to help people feel better and to guide them, reassure them. I'm a water sign too, so I love your gentle vibe this month, Pisces. Your energy feels very... I keep thinking of a steam cooker. It's like you're figuring out now that actually by releasing stress in whatever way you figure out in December is a really important tool moving ahead. Any struggles that you're having with either a partner, somebody at work, a friend... you will be able to prevail. Oh my god, so many cards are jumping out. You will get over this little blip. This is an opportunity for you to test your skills and abilities. Pisces, it seems, I need to be quite frank, because the three cards that have come out are like screaming at me here, that like you need to know that you're amazing at what you do. Okay, like all this self-doubt and feeling like you've got to prove yourself and you've got to develop yourself and you've got to keep training or you've got to keep searching. Like, what you do already is amazing. What you contribute to your family, to your friends, to your workplace, to the world is amazing. December, it seems like you've got this internal struggle where you're feeling like you're juggling multiple things. And it's like you're holding on tightly to money, to people, situations, and there's kind of setbacks and challenges, it seems. I do actually see this related to work. So for those of you that are in work, it seems like you're being challenged to develop yourself for your own confidence, not for anything else. You know, if you actually listen to the feedback of your colleagues, they're so impressed by you and they adore you, you know. Your own seeking for development is for your own inner confidence, and if that's what you want to do, then then do that. But I do think that for those of you that kind of aren't in work and aren't looking for work, this is about your position, like, in the world. I feel like some of you are asking yourself deep questions about your vocation, your calling, what it is that you feel like you're meant to do. It is a good time to ask those questions, it seems. I do feel that you have an opportunity to speak to somebody that's really close to you and open up about how you're feeling, not just about positive things, but also what you find annoying and what you find upsetting. You know, the lady in this card is pouring water ceaselessly from one cup to another to symbolise the harmony that can occur when we share both positive and negative feelings. So open up, sweetheart. Share your feelings with somebody that's prepared to listen. It seems like you have a supportive tribe around you that really want you to succeed and want to celebrate you. But I think it's time you celebrate yourself, don't you think? It seems like you've got some decisions to make in January and Christmas time, like the build up to Christmas, and then like after Christmas and between Christmas and New Year. You're thirsty for a new adventure, you're thirsty to start a new project, and you want spontaneity to come back, you want adventure and discovery, and you want a fresh start, which is amazing, exciting energy. But it does seem that that want and that desire is actually bringing about a decision to be made then in terms of your love life or your work life. There is, you know, the lovers essentially is most likely about an intimate love relationship. This is a choice to be made that we know that will have future consequences. It feels like quite a serious step, quite a serious consideration to contemplate. Just take your time for guidance and messages to come to you from the universe during December. So for instance, you might hear repetitive song on the radio, or keep seeing a specific post coming up on your feed. You know, for me recently, I kept because I train people in Reiki too, so I was training a beautiful lady in Reiki a couple of months ago, and after the attunement, she said to me about how her and her husband had overcome a really difficult time in their marriage once they figured out what their love language was. And I was fascinated. I said, oh, what's that? And she explained that there's 5 different love languages, and that she did this quiz online, and she figured out that her love language was completely different to her partner's love language, and that since they've known their own and each other's, they've been able to love each other in a new and more genuine way. I feel the calling to share that with you because I think it's quite relevant for some of you, because you are surrounded by love, but I think sometimes you feel that you're not. And I think it's because you don't know what your love language is. It's like people are loving you, but they're loving you in a way that's to do, because we tend to love people based on our love language, and sometimes that's not the other person's love language. So yeah, I feel like if you're drawn to that, go up and look up what your love language is, and, you know, get your partner to do the same, so that you can, you know, love each other in a more deep and authentic way, and express that to each other. And that's going to help with this decision making process, really, I think, because I think some of you are focused on lack and scarcity, what's not working rather than what is, and there's a lot that's already working in your lives. You have an opportunity to really come to a fantastic agreement that not only feels good, but it looks good, it sounds good, it's like all of it is great. So that requires you to open up those 3 tarts, so please do share those emotions. Okay, December, you're being asked to rest and to celebrate where you can. So, you know, I do feel that for some of you, you need to speak up, because I just felt like this like surge of like energy coming from like my heart to my throat, and I feel like this is you needing to be honest about what it is that you're feeling, and what it is that you want, and what it is that's pissing you off. Remember what I said about the Temperance card? You know, by sharing both of those sides of us, we create harmony, not only in our heart, but in our relationships. Yeah, back to resting. You'll go all the time, aren't you? There needs to be some fun associated with relaxing, rather than it just being a necessity. You know, find ways to chill and incorporate relaxing vibes in your home, in your car, you know, and use your time when you do rest as well to ask yourself what it is that you're proud of, that you've achieved this year. You know, if you're on Facebook, don't just let Facebook round up your year for you. Do it yourself, you know. And perhaps you could create an album on your phone of all the pictures, your highlights. Perhaps you could like journal your path, like the specific events that have happened this year, so that you can see how you've been guided to where you are right now. And essentially, it's like asking yourself what it is that's workable in your life. You know, what it is that you want to let go of. For some of you, it seems like you just want balance. It seems like you just want there to be more time at home and less time at work. And there needs to be kind of like for some of you, it's not possible to have more time at home. But for those of you that it is possible, seek it out and make it happen. You know, if you've got an opportunity to work from home with your job, then this is the time to start laying those foundations to ensure that happens. You know, setting up a space where you can work from, so that you're saying to the universe that is what you want. And for those of you that kind of are looking at retiring, perhaps, you know, this is a time to seriously consider that. I do think that there's wisdom in your dissatisfaction this month. you know, whatever it is that's a bee in your bonnet is leading you to a gem. It's leading you to greater understanding about yourself and your situation. Essentially, you're going to be given the next clue as to where your life wants to go. Like, the universe always wants us to be happy, and when we know that, we can follow the guidance and the symbols with trust and with acceptance, and most importantly, excitement. You know, I just don't know why this came to my mind, but my brother loves Star Wars, and it's kind of, you know, some people that really love Star Wars, not my brother, he doesn't do this, but, you know, people that go to Comic-Con and things like that, you know, they love dressing up as those characters because they love to act out the fact that, like, we live in this magical galaxy, and, you know, you're being asked to kind of explore your playful side this month and to make more time for fun and to kind of treat life like it is, which is truly magical. You know, the universe is too great to describe. Like, there's literally stars above us, around us, below us, all around. Like, we live on a spinning living organism. We're all connected biologically, you know, through our consciousness. It's like, you know, I could make a video, like a 3-hour video about how magic the universe is. I might just do that and like call some of my friends that are like physicists and like create some amazing like podcasts or something about how crazy life is, how crazily beautiful life is. And I think I've said this because Christmas time and festivity, you know, what tends to be on the TV is like these magical movies, Christmas miracles, and, you know, Christmas spirit and the light returning. And, you know, it is a time of goodwill. It is a good time for trust, renewing. Essentially, when you look at like the pagan beliefs of Christmas, you know, the sun on Christmas Day starts to rise again. So it's the celebration of the light coming back. So how can you bring the light back into your life, Pisces? What is it that lights you up and excites you and gets you really stimulated and passionate? You know, the difficulties that you could be experiencing are there to kind of push you to do something that really lights you up. I really hope that you can start to see yourself the way we see you. Because when you start to do that, you'll start to lighten your load, and you'll start to enjoy the process a lot more and start to celebrate yourself for your achievements and how amazing you are. You know, even people that come into contact with you in a supermarket, they end up having a better day as a result of bumping into you, because your energy is so buoyant and uplifting and goodwill. You know, it's like your energy all year round is like Christmas vibes. You know, you bring the jingles, you bring the bells, you bring the light and the party and the fun. Let's face it, Pisces. So I really hope that you can look at yourself the way I've just described, because that's how you are. You're an amazing, magical human being, and you're only just getting started, let's face it. So I'm wishing you a magical Christmas time. I hope that you receive lots of blessings, and I hope you open your heart to a significant person and feel the joy and the love that wants to surround you and fill you up this year. I hope you have a really beautiful new year too, and start to feel excited about this new fresh start that's coming for you. So that's your December Tarotscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'd love it if you could press the subscription button. I'm building this audience and I love hearing and reading the comments. So thank you to all of you that comment and engage with the posts. I'm really glad to be here and to help you all. That's always my aim, is to help people. I love the idea that I'm helping people while I'm sleeping, so that people are watching these while I'm sleeping, so that like even when I'm sleeping, I'm still sending good vibes out. But that's something that fills me up. So what fills you up? This is the time to ask and discover. So anyway, I could keep chatting forever. So I'm going to go now, and I will see you next year in the January videos. But for now, I send you so much love. Bye for now. Bye.